Wow! Kristen Bell, how are you?
Hey, Paul.
Look what I brought for Craig.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Craig already has his own bag of dildos.
I'm gonna use these to play Scotland the Brave.
On dildos? Paul, nobody wants to go.
No, they're bagpipes. Bagpipes, listen. What is the matter? You don't like it?
No, it sounds like someone's molesting an elk.
Oh, no. Molesting an elk. This sounds like a...
Paul. Listen.
Yeah.
A word of advice.
Yeah.
You do not want to play those things around Craig, okay? Trust me.
Well, why not?
Because when Craig hears bagpipes, he gets unbelievably aroused.
Gets aroused. I had no idea. Thanks for telling me, Kristen.
No problem.
Wow.
No problem.
Man.
I don't know if it's the Scottish thing or what, but the minute he hears bagpipes, it's like, bam, the kilt comes up, and before you know it, there's love haggis everywhere, so.
Hey, Paul. Hey, Kristen.
Great.
Hey, Paul, you brought your bagpipes.
Well,
that's great.
These are not... They're just a prop, and I don't really know how to play them at all.
Come on. You know, don't you, Paul?
No, I don't, and I just remembered I'm allergic to music.
You just put that pipe in your mouth and blow. Ooh.
Okay, I have to go, and you, Paul, maybe should remember to wear your glasses, I guess.
Where are my glasses?
That's what Daddy likes.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Old Navy. Get ready for the holidays at Old Navy's Winter Wonderland.
It's on, stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
I'm your host, Stevie K. Thank you. All right, that's good. Thank you very much. Please, no, please be quiet. Please. I really need you to, please, just no. Sit down, please, and be as quiet as you can, because there is a chance that I could hear some bagpipes. And if I hears me some bagpipes, somebody's gonna get lucky. You too, ladies. Anyway. Oh, yeah! It's a great day for America, everybody. Yes, it is. It is. Everybody's talking about President Obama's speech last night. People are going, he's sending 30,000 more troops to Afghanistan. Right now in Scandinavia, the Nobel Committee is really rethinking the whole Peace Prize thing. Is it too late to give it to Bono? Because I'm thinking maybe. Wait a minute, if we're in Scandinavia, how come you're speaking like a German? Well, you're speaking like a German, too. If only we had some bagpipes, it would be very sexy. Anyway, the good news is the first people Obama sent to Afghanistan is those White House party crashers, so it's not all bad. Also, congratulations to Susan Boyle. Her first album is #1 on the charts. Congratulations. I dreamed a dream.
I guess that old saying is true. Sex sells. Hey, you like what you like, I like what I like, all right? Anyway, her album debuted right above Adam Lambert's album. And Adam Lambert says that being under Susan Boyle has made him even more gay. Which, technically, is not possible, I don't think. Also, may I just take a moment to say congratulations to my friend Regis Philbin, who is recovering nicely after hip surgery. By the way, that's the only time you'll ever hear the words Regis and hip in the same sentence. Get well, Regis. Anyway, do you know today, 3 more women say they've had affairs with Tiger Woods? 3 more. I'm like, all right! Golf got sexy! Now, some people are outraged, but I'm impressed. How does he find time to play golf? The Florida police are now closed the case on the car accident, so they won't take him into custody and away from his wife, no matter how much he begs them to. They will not. It's a very nice day here in LA. I don't know if you can tell out the window here at the beautiful, the great blue plastic city. Now, it's only slightly breezy outside, but I'm starting to feel Christmassy. It's very, very Christmassy here in LA. The actresses are throwing up eggnog on Hollywood. Out on Hollywood Boulevard, the guys have got their Yule logs out. The malls, I love the malls at Christmas time when they put out those bins full of free toys. I take as many as I can. I just carry them on free toys. What a country! And people give you the funniest looks. Earlier tonight, they had the big tree lighting ceremony in New York City. Every year, they light a 75-foot tree at the Rockefeller Center, and every year, New Yorkers go, oh, look, a giant tree somewhere we can take a pleek. A pleek? A pleek is an old Scottish word. You probably... A pleek? What the hell does it mean, a pleek? Is he talking about number ones? I think he is. Well, why did he say a pleek? He's not originally from L.A., I believe. Anyway, what they do is they bring the tree into the Rockefeller Center. They use this big, heavy-duty truck. It's the same truck they used to bring Alec Baldwin into 30 Rock. And... Now, I'm just giving you the news. It's only information. NBC gave the tree lighting an hour-long special. It had an hour-long special for the lighting of the Christmas tree lights. Now, I'm not a lighting expert. Clearly, there are no lighting experts within about 3 miles of me at the moment, but I don't think a Christmas tree needs a whole hour to get lit. You can turn that thing on in less than a second. Turned on in less than a second. Remind you of anyone? Anyway. If the tree does well in the ratings tonight, NBC is going to put on it every night before Jay Leno. So it'll be 9 o'clock the tree, 10 o'clock Jay Leno. Now, the NBC Christmas tree and Jay Leno are very different, of course. One was uprooted from its natural habitat at tremendous cost to NBC, and the other one is a tree! But... Greg, were you really angry there? No, it was fake anger. Fake TV anger. Who taught you that? Regis Philbin. What, really? Ah, you just pretend to be angry at stuff. I just got my hip replaced! Anyway, not everyone celebrates Christmas, of course, but everyone likes Christmas trees. Well, I don't know if everyone likes them. But who could possibly be offended the idea of cutting down a living, growing thing and keeping it in your house for a few weeks before tossing it into the street? Who could be offended by that? Maybe perhaps trees. I think trees look forward to Christmas as much as they look forward to Tiger Woods taking a late-night drive. That's right. There's nothing sadder, though. Nothing sadder than the Christmas tree in the living room in January, all scraggly and brittle, bits of tinsel and stale candy hanging off of it. It's like Andy Rooney's eyebrows after the 60 Minutes Christmas party. You on me for Andy Rooney? Ooh la la! I love me, Andy. Everybody knows I love Andy. You know why I love Andy? Because everybody out there, all you youngsters that think you're punk rockers, you ain't punk rockers. You know, like, I don't care about you, man. I don't care about you. No. You care. Andy Rooney, he doesn't give a ooh la la. He doesn't care about what you think. He doesn't. That's why Andy Rooney personifies punk rock. Craig, where did that come from? The Nobel Prize Committee brought it in. We have to take a break. I'm going to listen to bagpipes and do something really filthy. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the show. I use the word show loosely there. Welcome back to a cheap piece of filler that CBS have put on late at night, delaying the inevitable ShamWow infomercial. When people will finally get what they want. An American selling a great product. Hey, did you ever watch that infomercial with the English guy that's got the ball vacuum cleaner? Isn't there something really pervy about that? He goes, yes, this ball goes round corners. I really love its suction. I'm like, whoa. Can I not talk about that? Oh, yeah, I can. Oh, who knows? Doesn't matter. Oh, do we have time for emails? Yes, we do. But you know what's so sad about doing the emails? The emails are the loneliest time in the show. I think to myself sometimes as I'm about to start the emails, I think, how sad is it that some desperate, sweaty, middle-aged white guy trying to fill the time between commercials. I just went like that, and you go. It's such a coincidence.
They're so pumped.
They are pumped. They're pumped, and they're grateful. They're grateful that you're here. We were just having a conversation about how the emails is a terrible part of the show because you get a middle-aged, sweaty white guy.
Yes.
And I thought if only there were an attractive, intelligent young woman to read the emails with, I was gonna say, and then the doorbell went before I could say it.
I don't know. I came to keep you company.
Great. Will you do the emails?
I sure will. I'm very good at emails.
All right.
So.
See that?
The pen?
Yeah, you
Is
see.
it another tattoo?
It's another tattoo. It's my new tattoo.
That's
Do you like it?
great
Yeah,
tattoo.
it's. Right, I'm going for a full senior Wenceslas. What was his name?
I don't know, but he said, is that right?
It's okay. Do you know why I think he got into that?
Why?
Here's my theory, right? What he did was that that his wife came into the room and found him out with his lipstick painted on his hand, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And he said, "He's all right."
I hope that's not the case.
Maybe. All right, you ready to do the emails?
Yes.
All right, this is from Brandon in Omaha.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah. I read them.
Oh,
Yeah. This is my moment to shine.
I'll listen to them.
All right. Do you know Brandon in Omaha?
Of course.
Okay. He says, excuse me. He says, hey, Craig, I work at a grocery store, and while I'm not a cat person, I've noticed that cat litter comes in much bigger bags than cat food. Why is this, and shouldn't you need more food before more litter?
Is he feeding his cats litter?
Yeah, he probably is. I don't know. I lost interest when he said cat. Are you a cat person? Do you have cats?
No, I don't have cats. I like all animals, but I like dogs much better. But have you seen that YouTube video that's Surprise Kitty? Yeah. Isn't that so cute? You have to look it up. It's so cute. It's this little
I don't
kid
have a
and-
computer.
And we gotta. What?
I'm kidding. Of course I
Guys.
have.
And he goes like this. And every time he gets tickled, he does that, and he's like a little.
Me too.
teeny
I do
tiny-
that. Go. All right. This is from Tom in New York City. He says, "Dear
Dear
Craig."
Craig.
That's exactly. A girl I met on Facebook.
This is eerie.
Yeah. A girl I met on Facebook is coming to stay with me during Christmas. Do you think this is a good idea?
No, Tom.
Yes, Tom!
No, I do not.
Yes, Tom! Why is it not a good idea?
Tom, I wish you the best of luck this Christmas. I think it'll be filled with surprises.
Do you think this girl that he met on Facebook might be a dude?
Yeah. Well, she probably had one of those pictures where she was like in her bikini, like trying to make a very organic shot, like next to her dresser, and he probably
Like the one
got-
on your Facebook page
Yes,
that I run.
exactly.
Yeah.
And he, he got excited and he said, "Come for Christmas," and that's not a good idea.
Sometimes I feel I don't know you anymore.
Well, I'm just saying she could chop him up and bury him in the backyard. Then Merry Christmas, Tom. You know?
She won't do that, Tom. She's going to turn up and she's going to be gorgeous and you kids are going to be so happy. And then after you've had great sex, she'll say, "I got to leave." And you'll be like, "You don't want a hug or spooning?" And she'll be like, "No, help yourself to some pizza." And off she'll go.
This one's from Marty.
That's, well, go on then, go on.
This one's from Marty. From, of course, you give me the one that I haven't heard of. Severna Park, MD.
Maryland.
Yes, thank you, Craig.
All right.
Hey, Craig.
I'm a citizen.
I know, I heard. Rats. Me too.
I know.
I didn't have to earn it, though. They just gave it to me.
Yeah, it's a pretty easy test.
Yes, very easy. A friend and I are opening a fishing lodge in Alaska this spring. Well, congratulations, Marty. You want to go halibut and salmon fishing?
Yeah, I'd love to go halibut and salmon fishing with you, but I can't because you might chop me up.
Nice choice.
See, I'm learning. You want to do this one too?
Kayla from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Dear Craig, suppose there was nothing to poke fun at. How would you earn a living? That is deep.
It is kind of deep, although the truth is, I mean, I don't earn much of a living now, and we don't really poke fun at things here, do we?
I don't think you do, no. You're very respectful with your comedy. That's why I appreciate you.
You mean we're not funny? Respectful is a better
Sweet.
word.
You're sweet, no.
It is.
You're very funny without being mean, but what would you do if you weren't a comedian?
Bus driver.
Me too!
I'd drive all over America with my message of bacon and love. Come buy my bacon. Do you want to, we're... Oh, have you seen this, by the way?
Yeah, I remember we went up your arm last time.
Yeah, it goes all the way around to my pee-pee.
No,
It does.
we didn't do that. We just went, it stops there.
No,
It's
no,
a
I
snake.
got it added on now. It goes all the way.
didn't.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. And then there's a big tableau with people running away, and then someone runs away right round in the.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. I was trying to say something dirty, but not be dirty, and it just
Right.
came across as completely unintelligible.
It's okay.
Yeah, we have to go to the commercial. Do you want to go to the commercial? Clearly
love
you
to.
can. All right, we'll do the thing where you say we're going to the commercials. You want to sit here and do it?
Yeah.
All right, you want to come on then? Come on, all right. All right, off you go. Careful now. All right. Right. You sit there. Hang on, and I'll be you,
Okay.
or, you know, some kind of actress.
We'll be right back.
Thanks very much, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to the big show where we do stuff that's crap. Not long to the ShamWow infomercial now. My first guest tonight is the musical director of The Late Show with David Letterman, which is apparently a late-night television show that I've never heard of. He's got a new book out which is called We'll Be Here for the Rest of Our Lives. It's in stores now. Please welcome the legend that is Paul Shaffer, everybody. Paul Shaffer. Paul, how lovely to see you.
What fun to be here.
It's lovely to see you, and
Thank you.
congratulations on the book. It's
Thank
an
you.
enormous success.
Thank you very much.
And you've got very sexy ladies on the front
Not
cover.
nice. It doesn't hurt when you put out a book to have a cover like that.
It's a great idea to
Thank
have.
you.
So I had only a picture of me on the book, and it was a failure.
But we saw. That's not what I heard. But we saw your legs on yours.
Yeah, you don't.
Here you don't see too much.
Well, Paul, I think that's a good idea. I'm a great admirer of your work and
Thank you.
of you as a man, but nobody needs to be looking at your legs on the cover of the
thank
book.
you. Thank you for putting it that way.
Yeah, it's has it got pictures inside of
Yes.
your legs anywhere?
You never know. You know, I could arrange something.
Could you arrange for me to see your legs and you to play the bagpipes at the same time?
See, that's what I was going to do.
Can you actually play the bagpipes?
Well, you heard me. I played them a little bit. That was really me playing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you play? Are you a musical savant? Can you play anything?
I grew up in a town, it's called Thunder Bay now, but when I was a kid, it was called Fort William, Ontario, Canada, and it was the sister city to Fort William, Scotland.
Yes,
and we had our own Loch Lomond, that's where we got our water from, and there were 3 world-class pipe bands in the town.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
and they would go over to Scotland to compete, and so I grew up with the sound of the pipes, laddie.
Oh,
yes.
And there was a lot of Pakistani people there too.
Biggest Finnish population outside of Finland.
Really?
I think because the terrain and the climate reminded them of Finland.
Have you ever been to Finland?
No, never, but I've taken a lot of saunas in my
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Saunas everywhere.
Aren't saunas wonderful?
Yeah, you lie back there.
You get in there and it's a dry heat.
They're
You get
dry
the dry
heat.
heat in the
Yeah.
sauna, and you get the wet heat in the steam room.
But you know what they used to do? They would come out in the winter. They would take saunas in the wintertime and then go out and jump in the snow. And one guy I heard of used to wear long underwear in the sauna. It's absolutely true story. And then he would come out of his cottage and go out into Lake Superior, cut a hole in the ice, and then go down in there, swim in the freezing cold, come out, lie on his dock until the long underwear froze. And then he would get up like that. They're extremists, these
My
Finlanders.
pee-pee went small just hearing that story. I was like,
Well, I'll get
sorry.
the bagpipes. And we'll see what we can do.
yeah, get the bagpipes back. Now, what did you start on then? Was it the piano for you, really, isn't
Start
it?
on the piano, taking piano lessons. There's a picture of me in there.
Yeah, with a piano
The
in
young
here,
boy,
yeah.
portrait of the pianist as a young.
Oh, look at that.
As a young
Look
chap.
at that young. Look at that.
Yes.
Isn't he adorable?
That's and I have a son, 10 years old, looks just like that now. He
Really?
looks just like yeah.
That's
I did
lovely.
Then. Anyway, yeah, piano was my instrument. And then I heard that organ.
Oh, hold on.
I just like,
What's this right here?
This is photoshopping. Even back then, I don't know what that is.
I think it's a ghost.
It's a little daffodil.
No, it's a ghost.
Ah!
Yeah. It's a ghost in your.
I had a ghost writer on this. Does that count?
No. Is that this guy here with the little red-
David Ritz. He is the go-to guy, as they say, for
He did Rickles' book as well. He did.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mainly he did. He only likes black people. This guy. He did Ray Charles.
Like you and Rickles,
That's
for example.
Right. Did Ray Charles, and then he did Smokey Robinson. He did Diana Ross, and then he did Rickles, and then he did me.
Wow.
So, and when I say did, I mean he wrote. Ghost wrote the book. Remind you of anyone?
Yeah. Now, is he a very, very small man? Is that why his writing is small here?
He is the same as I. He is the same look as I. He is a bald chap, as I am. He wears glasses even freakier than I. This is the way he looked.
Oh,
David Ritz.
Hey, now, when you lost your hair...
Yes.
Did you...
And I'm not sensitive about this at all. Please, go ahead.
Well, did you worry about it for a while? Did you try the comb over? Did you do the...
I was combing over and making fun of guys who combed over.
Really?
That's how bizarre it was. Yeah, and I didn't realize I was doing it because I didn't look at myself full on. I would squint and look in the mirror and look like, a full head of hair, and I would just comb it right over, and then I'd say, look at these guys with the comb over, and of course I had it.
Oh, dear.
And eventually I just said, who am I kidding?
And then,
Who am I
did
kidding?
you take it all over your body?
No, I didn't take it all off. And I took-
You've got a lot of people who've lost their hair, gentlemen who have lost their hair up top are still quite hirsute underneath their...
I'm here.
You got a hairy chest
I'm here.
and stuff?
I am astute and hirsute.
Hirsute.
Yeah,
What did I say?
I don't know.
Hirsute?
Yeah, you said astute. You
It's
said
an old Scottish word.
I said, like haggis.
Yeah. No, that's not. That's.
I'm a little hairy.
Have you had haggis before?
I'm a little
Have you
hairy.
taken hair?
No, yeah, they had it up there in Fort William, Ontario, but
Well,
no.
there's a lot of Scottish people in Canada. That's why I feel quite safe making fun of Canada, because I'm related to most of them.
We had the McGillivray pipe band there.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Fort William pipe band there. And then we had the Fort William Port Arthur pipe band there. So we had
I'm
three.
sorry, I didn't
pipe
understand anything you said.
And I played this thing. This thing, as you know, is called the chanter.
Yes, that's right.
I played that, and if you just blow into it without all of this stuff, you just blow into it directly, it sounds like an oboe, sort of, and like a sort of an Arabian type of pipe. And I used to work.
Snake come out of a basket,
Yeah,
perhaps?
and I used to. I used to play it in my rock band, you know, to give that sound of an Oriental kind of a thing, and so I knew the fingering already. And I was dying to get a set of pipes anyway, and I finally did.
Wow, good for you. And will you be using them on the show with Dave? Because
They cost me $4,500 or something.
they're
You know I'm
expensive.
going to be using them.
Yeah.
I
So
did-
I think people will enjoy the. I know Dave will love to see the bagpipes
Oh,
there.
I'm sure he
and,
will. He says hello, by the way.
Oh, good.
Just
say,
kidding.
Say
No,
hello.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, all right. Well, when you see him, say I said hello, and when he says, "Who's that?" just say a guy I met
Yes,
in Los
the guy,
Angeles.
yeah. The guy who follows
How long
him.
have you guys been working together now?
27 years.
Good Lord.
Pretty good,
That's
yeah,
fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you.
And have you had the same guys in the band for that whole time? The same band?
Well, you know, we used to come on after Johnny Carson for our
Right.
first 12 years, and I had just a four-piece band at that time. And Will Lee, my bassist, who is a great world-class guy, really one of the top bassists in the entire world, he is the one guy who has been with me since the very first show. Otherwise, Anton on drums and Sid on guitar, almost that long. And then when we moved over to CBS, I had to sort of expand it and make a bigger deal out of it.
And does that cause a problem? Because you guys like to smoke marijuana, of course.
No.
Do you
No,
have
we
to
don't.
buy more marijuana?
No, we don't.
For
No, we don't.
Or do you just have less marijuana each?
We have less marijuana.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
But seriously, less marijuana, I think, is the way to go.
Yeah, well,
in general.
Yeah, absolutely. Of
More
course.
heroin.
No,
less
no.
Less marijuana.
No, not more heroin,
Yes,
less marijuana.
but kids, don't try it at home.
No, that's right.
Really?
But do enjoy Paul's wonderful book with the help of
Yes, no, David Ritz. Yeah.
David Ritz. Paul, thank you so much for
Craig,
coming.
what a thrill. Thank you, everybody. Great to be here.
We'll be right back.
I loved it.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Do you see? I got new contact lenses. Can you see? You can't because they're see-through. Hence their ability to help my vision. If you couldn't see through them, they would be pointless. This PSA brought to you by CBS. My next guest is a very beautiful actress, and when I say very beautiful, I'm not kidding. It's just so, oh, God. I mean, really, I'm like, oh. She's guest starring in Flash Forward tomorrow night on ABC. Take a look at this.
So help us stop it from happening.
I can't.
You can. By telling us.
If I tell you more, the act of telling you may end up bringing about the unfortunate incident we're all trying to avoid.
I'm willing to take that risk.
I said you would be shot 3 times. Shots at close range.
Which means I probably know my killer.
In fact, you do.
Yes. Please welcome the very lovely Sheree Ogdoshlu, everybody. Sheree Ogdoshlu. the show, Sheree. It's lovely to see you. You look absolutely
Likewise.
fantastic.
Thank you so much. I'm so happy to be back.
You can just keep talking as long
Thanks
as you
for
want.
having me.
It's lovely. What a lovely jacket.
Thank you,
Is it
thank
made
you.
of silver?
Yes, it is.
Really?
Yes, real silver.
Really?
Real sequins.
May I stroke it?
actually. By all means.
What about the jacket? Can I touch that too?
Of course.
That's very nice.
It feels soft, actually.
It
no?
does,
For-
but
it doesn't
Joe-
look like soft. But
No, I don't want to talk like this. It's making me very uncomfortable. Listen, yes,
Make up your mind.
no, I can't. I'm European. I'm one. Hey, the last time you were here, it was just before the Emmys, and you were nominated for the House of Saddam,
That's right.
and then you won the Emmy. And I said, when you win it, you must bring it to the show. Did you bring the Emmy with you? Did you?
Of course, how could I not?
Where is it
I
then?
promised you.
Oh, the lovely Joe has it. Look at that. Isn't that
thank
awesome?
you so
Well
much.
done. Wow. Congratulations. Look at that.
Thank you, Craig.
That's really
It was
lovely.
you, really.
No, I don't think
No,
it was anything.
honestly.
You were very good in that. May I stroke it?
Please do so.
It's lovely. They feel quite... I've never held one before except
is
to give them to
very
other
heavy.
people. I've never actually...
But did you ever think that it's going to be this heavy? I mean,
I didn't really think it would be this heavy. No, I didn't really think too much about it because I knew I would be disappointed.
neither did I. But when I went up the stairs, on the stage to receive it, Miss
gave it to
Bacon,
you?
beautiful Kira Sedgwick, and she's a very tiny, beautiful woman, and she was carrying it like it's so light, and she said, "Congratulations!" She gave it to me with all the glamour and beauty, and she gave it to me, and I'm like, "Thank you," because it was so heavy.
And you still have family in Iran, don't you?
No, I'm afraid not anymore.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Because I was
no.
going to say, if the folks over there, are they able to watch the Emmys? But I guess you wouldn't know.
Yes, through internet. But the immediate family is out.
Right.
We have such a huge family coming from a tribe. Of course, you can imagine. We're all tribal.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Oh,
Still-
that sounds rather dramatic.
It does, doesn't it?
Very romantic.
Very romantic.
Have you any kind of... Did you ride horses around in the desert or anything like that?
No, I'm afraid I didn't get to do that, no.
Because
Not in
I'm
my
going up to
time.
Vegas. I'd take you up to Vegas. We could go ride some horses around in the desert. Well, when I say horses, I mean like an
Real
old...
one or electrical one? Real one or...
Oh, no, just a car.
Just a real one?
Yeah,
Oh, the car.
We just drive out and park in the desert somewhere. I'm sorry, I got the best of myself there. Now, do you still make television for audiences in the Middle East? Do you still make movies out there? Is there an industry there?
No, I'm afraid not. But I still do Farsi-speaking plays. One is due
Farsi?
very soon. Yes, Farsi. He speaks Farsi.
Yeah. No. Could you speak a little Farsi now?
با کمال میل خیلی ممنونم که منو دعوت کردین. متشکرم.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course. by
That's
all
what
means.
Daddy likes.
Thanks
You
for
see?
inviting me.
I've got to say, I used to like the sound of the bagpipes, but I'm kind of over it. There's a nice beverage there if you want to drink.
Oh,
you
fantastic.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you very much.
Drink time, huh?
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
So did you have a nice time at that? It's ABC makes that show, doesn't it?
That's right, yes.
Yeah, were they
it's
nice
great.
to you?
Very much. It's like
Really?
a family, really. It's like
Oh,
a
I
family.
didn't care for them when I
Yes.
worked there at all.
Being you, I'm sure you're not telling me the truth.
No, I
You
would
love
always...
human beings in general. How could you
No,
not?
I'm very fond of some human beings.
Okay.
Some of them I like more than others.
Okay, we're categorizing now.
Yes, and some of them I like in different ways.
Of course, yes.
I mean, I like Paul Shaffer, and I like you, but I don't like you in the same way.
Yes. I think I know what you mean.
I think you do.
try.
Yeah. I think you do. Now, and where do you live now in America?
Here in Los
Angeles?
Yes.
Oh, how lovely.
Yes,
Do you go surfing?
No, I'm afraid not. I don't know how to.
Well,
Never
it's easy. You
learned.
get on the board and off you go.
Is that easy?
It's
You
very
make it
easy.
sound so easy.
It's
but
quite easy.
No, you need to do it since you're young and you're.
No, 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 no. Look, think about this, right?
Okay.
Talk to someone who surfs a lot and think, oh, that's a very intelligent person. I would never be able to do what that person does. They're way ahead of me in the old IQ stakes. So no, it's a skill, but it's not something you can't learn.
But you need to develop it when you're young, pretty young, so you could be able to maneuver.
I don't think so.
with
As
it.
long as you've got swivelly hips, I think you'll be fine.
Well, I do have one.
You do have one swivelly hip? Do you find that makes you walk in circles? So what do you do then? What do you do? Would you like to go dancing? Do you home decorating?
Well, gardening, I do lots of gardening.
Gardening,
yes,
really?
love gardening and writing. I'm writing my memoirs now.
I've done that.
Yes.
Here's a tip. Get a photograph of attractive ladies. Well, you'll be fine, actually.
I am reading yours now.
Oh, you were reading
I am
mine?
reading yours now, and I'm enjoying it so much.
Yeah, it's a pack of lies.
And the
you know.
fact that, that you share with the reader. That, you're not afraid of sharing all the ups and downs that you went through.
Yeah.
And you have no idea how much the reader learns when we read it, when we realize
Will
that.
you do that? Will you talk about the difficulties of your life?
Definitely.
And what were they, do you think? What were the most difficult moments of your life?
The most difficult one was when I left Iran at the time of turmoil and went to England, London,
Right.
started studying international relations, political science on my own.
You're a young Iranian, what would you be? A Persian woman, you would call yourself then, right?
Iranian and Persian, they're both the same. The Shah of Iran changed the name early 1900 to give Persia a new identity and called
Right.
it Iran. The word Iran is derived from the word Aryan. The first white tribe that went to the...
I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah.
God, that's one of the brainiest things that's ever been said here. People are waking up all over America going, what?
What's going on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute, that was clever.
Yeah. Ding, one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so really there's no difference, Iran, Persia.
Right.
And it was really hard because up until now, I only spoke a few words, pleasantry words, if you will, like, what a beautiful weather today.
Yeah.
What time is it? What is your name? My name is. But imagine now you want to study international relations.
Yeah, I'm
So
sure that
it
you
was
would
really-
do all right, though. I mean, I think
I was
people...
scared. I was scared. I was alone, and
Right.
of course, it was very hard financially for me to go through it all.
How did you manage? Did you have a job or something?
No, I sold my jewelries and my car. That was my plan as soon as
Really?
I got to London. I drove to London.
From
It took me-
Iran?
Yes, it took me 31 days to get there.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Look, we're completely out of time. Would you come back and tell us that story of that
By
drive,
all
will you?
means. Definitely.
All right, all
and
right.
the life in London, of course. And the British gentleman I sold my car to.
Do I know this British gentleman you sold your car to?
No, I'm
And
afraid
by
you don't.
sold your car, what do we actually mean?
The reason is because I loved my car,
Right.
and it had a name, Sanjar. Sanjar was the horse of Rostam, a mythological hero. And when I got to London, I had to sell it. So I was sort of, I put an ad in Guardian, and I was receiving calls, and I was interrogating the buyers, like, how old are you? I wanted to make sure they're not going to bump Sanjar here and there. How old are you? Are you a fast driver or a slow driver? And one of them actually said, it's none of your business.
All right, and hung up.
But then I managed to find this...
You find a suitable home for Sanjar.
Very gentle,
Yes.
even, and elderly.
You've got a little money now. You could go back and get Sanjar. You could...
What I did, I interviewed with Car magazine in London.
Yeah.
You know, with celebrities and their motor vehicles.
Yeah.
So I talked about Sanjar, and I said, I'm willing to buy it twice as much. And nobody stepped forward.
Wait, story's not over yet. Maybe we'll find Sanjar.
I hope so.
Maybe we won't.
I
Shirley and
We'll see.
Doshlu, everybody, we'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
There's one thing everybody in show business knows is you can't top a tap dancing cat. Good night, everybody. Good night.